Rain poured over the cracked sidewalk as Marcus knelt beside his dog, trembling from fear and cold. Two police officers shouted orders, guns raised, and in a heartbeat, the unthinkable happened. The dog lay still, lifeless. People gasped, some frozen in horror. No one knew Marcus wasn't just another quiet man in the neighborhood. What they didn't see was the storm that had been sleeping behind his calm eyes for decades.
Marcus had always been the quiet type. Every morning he walked Rex, his loyal German shepherd, along the wet streets of downtown Atlanta. Neighbors smiled and waved, unaware of the weight he carried. Years of battles, loss, and secrets he couldn't share. The city seemed ordinary, but for Marcus, danger lurked everywhere. The officers didn't know he had once commanded the deadliest Delta Force unit, orchestrating missions that had saved thousands of lives. Today, he was just a man in a hoodie, shielding his beloved dog from the storm. But fate had other plans. The flash of gunmetal and the deafening bang shattered the calm, leaving the world forever altered in a single heartbeat.
Pain and rage ripped through Marcus as he cradled Rex's lifeless body. The officers shouted, but their words were distant, muffled by the storm of grief and fury consuming him. His hands shook, not with fear, but with the power he had long contained. Memories of combat, strategy, and precision raced through his mind. He could see every mistake, every chance to prevent this, every life he had once protected. But none of it mattered now. Around him, people stared, frozen in helpless shock. He wanted justice, not vengeance. But the weight of loss clawed at his chest. Every fiber of his being screamed silently, a predator restrained in grief, his calm exterior cracking. Then, in a flash, the officers realized their mistake, but it was too late. Marcus stood, his eyes cold, calculated, yet quiet, like a storm about to break. No one could have guessed the man they had humiliated, broken, and shamed had led the deadliest operations in the U.S. military. He wasn't just a civilian, he was Delta Force elite, a man trained to execute missions others couldn't even imagine. The neighborhood had been unaware that the quiet man they overlooked held the power to change everything in a single instant. Their casual cruelty had awakened a force that would not be contained. Marcus didn't act on impulse, not immediately. He stood in the rain, letting the officers' panic settle, letting the weight of their mistakes sink in. Every eye in the street was on him, trembling with fear. Then, slowly, he turned away, shoulders heavy with grief and restraint. Rex was gone, and no badge could bring him back, but Marcus left a silent message. Cruelty has consequences. The officers would never forget the man they underestimated, nor the look in his eyes that had contained decades of discipline, loss, and lethal precision. As he disappeared into the stormy streets, neighbors whispered, realizing too late that the quiet man had been guarding more than a dog. He had been guarding his humanity, even in the face of unimaginable betrayal.